Alright, this is Town Dog, and we're fixing to make a little night flight. Apparently, I set up here to do this little flight, and I'm gonna run the server. The server's already up. I'm gonna switch countries. It was dark. Dealt that hand. I'm gonna play it. This is gonna be a VA flight from in Guam from PGUA to PGUM. That's from a little airport base over to Guam International. It's only a few miles. I've got a flight plan set up on the VA, so I'm going to take it and do it. We'll start with it right now, setting it up. So I've already got the plan picked, so it should be here. There it is right there. We'll choose that. We'll say okay. It says we're flying a Tommy Hawk. Let's see if we can find what I'm in. I'm in a 337. I could need to go up to find that. A 337 Cessna. There's one right there. We'll settle for that one right there, and that'll give us the right airplane. And I didn't even check the altitude, but don't guess it matters. Just so we get above the ground, don't hit these little mountains. I'll climb probably climb 3,000, 4,000 feet above the ground. Make my way back in. I might use VOR and ILS as this night. And that's what I like to do anyway, so that's what we're going to do. I'm in a little 337. You might not be able to see the outside. It's a little dark, but we get the inside of it. Let's get some lights on the subject. Well, let's first thing get these two, and I'll make sure the fuel's on. We don't just think about to turn butterfly flip. Still might, but we'll try it and see. Here's the ignition, and we'll know in a few minutes. Come on, which way you turned it? Come on. I know it's supposed to come on. I'll make sure I got power to everything. Now we got power to everything. It didn't have a power button down here. Apparently I had to use a hotkey. Now we're running. We'll set the brakes, keep running off. And I assume I'm on the runway. Let's look and see what I see. Yeah, I'm looking down the runway. I've got somebody coming in. I'm on multiplayer. I'm not trying to be there. I just am. I'm running the server. That's the way it goes. But I'm going to fly this little flight in the dark. I'm going to set a little flaps down right there. And then I'm going to try to get this thing there. And then I'll worry about where I am. I can pull a radio stack. I'm supposed to be able to. There it is right there. Okay, I didn't see it go a while ago. Well, I got one on the panel. Don't even need that one. I'll get it right in a minute. That one. Okay. Now, I don't need that either right at the moment. I'll get it up in a minute. Gonna go right here. And the VOR down that way is not here, but it's down out on that way. It is 11530. So 115 there and make this 30. And the way I do it is I put it there, and then I put one right here. 530, and I'll put that right there. Then the ILS for the runway 6 left is 11030. So let's get that right there and make this 30. Get that right there and make this 30. Now we're ready to go. The runway heading is 063. I can't read my own writing. All right, 063. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the autopilot back up anyway and get it up here top of the screen. And we'll set the course on 063. That's not the direction we're going to fly. That's the course we've got to be before we get there to land. If I go the wrong way, it don't help none, does it? 63 right there. And I'm going to give me about 110 knots, be all right. And I hope I don't hit something, get down here in the dark. We got that at 45. We're going to leave it there for now. We're going to get this thing in the air, and then we'll try to find that airport. By being dark, they're going to help us to go outside. There's a 3D cockpit. I'll bring a autopilot back up so I don't have one on this panel. Got a GPS that I don't use. I don't care about that 530. So let's see if we can fly this thing. I did start my car, surely. I remember started, but I gotta verify it. Yeah, it started. Now, I got enough speed. Let's get them in the air. Here we go with climbing. Set that, and that. And just so we know which way we're going, we'll set that on runway heading, and that's where we at. That's the runway heading we're going. Now, imagine we're going to go, I would think, somewhere to the southwest. I'm not really sure, but I don't know what's out here. Maybe we ought to climb a few minutes before we turn. I could check here. Oh, I'm out of water. I ain't nothing to worry about. Just fly out and climb a little bit. Let's get some instruments to look at. Let's go back into this one. We've got these to look at. That looks like it's on already. That's pointing somewhere. Verify that that's right. Yep. In fact, it's both of them. I think ILS is on too. But anyway, that is right, and that's on. All right. Oh, we go. I think ILS is on too. Let's check that. ILS is on also. So let's climb out, and we'll set this right here on ILS, which is behind me. That means I got to turn around and pass the airport and come back. That's very simple. Let's go and get high enough. I won't hit another burst. We're climbing out at 2,000. That's probably getting good enough to start maneuver. I'm fixing to bring this thing around and head back to another airport. I might all quit raising altitude. That ain't what I had in mind. 45 will be a maximum at this point. Right there. Now we're going to turn around this way. Button I meant to get on. We're going to bring it around right there. We got to fly past this needle and turn around, match that one. Find the airport. The airport's 10.6 miles away. It does have a DOE on the VOR. If we lose it, we can switch over to the ILS. But anyway, let's go back past the airport. Get it behind us on the runway heading. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to fly toward this and fly out past the airport. Come on around a little more. That right there, straight out runway heading, got to do. Straight, actually be running probably a right base at this. Looks like it might be a left base. Now the airport's on my left, still to the right. Bring this back up. We'll lighten it up a little, see what we got right there. This airport here's going to be on my left. We're going to fly a left base past it, turn around, come back. The VOR that we're using. There's one behind me there. There's one, I think, right there. That's right there's the one that's on my thing. But I'm not, as long as the ILS stays on, I won't need that. The little mountain right there is sort of yellow, so when I turn around, that could come into play, but it should be above it. By the time I get there, I'm above it now to show it. Well, let's change it to make sure I'm above everything now, so I got no problem. I can level off at 3,000. The light don't, if it don't get out and turn red. Let's make it 3,500 exactly. That's what we're going to do. Climb to 35. And back to original GPS. Now I didn't rate my wheels. And I didn't rate the flaps. Let's get that done right now. Wheels up, flaps up. Engine slowed down because it don't need as much power to fly. Fly this little VA flight of the month for we fly. It says fly into the airport. It don't say mile for, so we just fly from airport to airport right there. I had planned on flying a 9,000-10,000 mile flight or 8 or 10 to get there, but this right here will do. And I do that on the video, and I'm trying to do it on live video, and by being dark, I should do pretty good. No scenery to mess up hardly. Tell more about it and all said and done. But I started the live stream tonight. I meant to last night and I punched the wrong button. be a short stream and flight of the month. Could fly a little faster. Let's move it up to 160. Try to get on past the airport and turn around. There we go. Now we get up at 160. We don't need this, even though it's all thing got anything to look at. Outside the plane, there's nothing to look at because it's just awful dark. I see a light out there though. Cars on the street, airport behind me, somebody in there behind me. One of the multiplayer group. I guess I ought to put the sign coming in say it could be recorded. That way if I record it'd be notified that you might be. There's also a carrier in here on this around here, but being dark I doubt seriously I can probably land on it. And I have to get this flight done first. Anything I do between here and there will cause me to lose the flight. Right there's my airport right there on my left, but we got to pass it and turn around. Flying left base like I see it. I did that. I said that before I saw it, so I already knew it. Just by the electronics telling me so. There's the airport on my left. I moved past it, and it's 1.5. Maybe a 7.5 miles to my left. This is lined because I'm too close to the airport for it to work. I'm in a position where the ILS can't work. Come back on after I pass it. Should come back on with glide slope once I pass it. I made that landing one time in real life. I wasn't driving. I wasn't doing the flying. I was one of about 200, or not 200, I don't remember how much I played, big plane, headed to Vietnam. Landed in Guam at night in the rain. It come down real steep, and I just felt like you're going to hit the ground. Didn't know where it was at. All at once you hear the tires squeal. Thunder and lightning and wind blowing, plane bouncing around, coming down real fast. Makes you wonder. All right, the VOR is behind me. The ILS is behind me now. And, it is ILS. They ain't got no glide slope yet. Should pick one up pretty quick. I'm going straight out runway heading. It's on my left, and this is pointing to my left, showing it's on the left. This says come left to get to the runway line. There's my glide slope just come up. I'm too close for the glide. That's really they're below me. I'm above the glide slope at this point. Just as soon as they pass halfway, I turn into them. They'll climb back up as I fly away. As long as that mountain don't get away, we'll be in business. We're above it anyway. That green chart right there says ain't nothing in my way. Use the information at your fingertips. Temperature. I don't have a thermometer in here. Like, or do I don't see one. Yeah, there it is. 53 degrees. Don't need no heat on the subject. Indicated Air temperature. Indicated outside air temperature. My understanding indicated is taken inside the PGUM under compressed air from travel. It could be heated slightly, so it may not be exactly right. Diameter still at the bottom. We're 9 miles past the airport. It's looking more straight behind me because the further I get, the less that distance means. Now, these should be ready to start back up now. I'm going to slow down to the 110 I had a while ago. Give me more time to think about what I'm doing. There we go. The diamonds are halfway back up down to the center, or started to moving. And I'm gonna prepare for the landing right now. Wheels down. Did they take effect? I hit the button, but nothing's happened. There they are. Down and locked. Flaps down. It's the tool height right now. We could actually come in on it. I'm gonna turn crossways and catch it. Just a little further out. I'm gonna turn 90 degrees crossways. Slow to about 90. Flaps are full right there. I'm gonna bring it around to about 120 just here in a minute. This should work right there. Slow to 85. Come around to 120. Oh, bump my headset again. I have to quit that. My fingernails hit it. Well, now I hit that right there. The bars are moving. This is actually alright too, but I'm gonna just lock this. I didn't lock that yet. Turned in. Slowing to 80. That bar will straighten itself out after a while. Some of these planes dip when they turn around. Let's see. I'm doing pretty good. They ain't too bad. This no longer counts. I bring it to the front. But it ain't doing nothing. So if I need to fly through, I can click it on. Alright, we'll set this right here down because these diamonds are active. That's active, that's active. Turn it on. She'll lock when you get there. This is already locked. That'll lock when they get halfway. In the dark, coming in. I'd like to lower my nose a little bit. Well, I did. That's the last round. It may still. No, I've reloaded. See if I can lower the nose. Well, maybe I'll wait till I get where I can see something. If you lower the nose of the scenery now, you don't know how much you lower it. You may get too much. Once I get something in view, I can tell how much I'm moving it and get a light or something out there. Flaps are full, wheels it down. Lowering the airspeed to 75. Whoops, it passed it. You click forward, it jumps 10. Alright, she's on the way down. Altitude lights out. It's doing its thing. Bring it into the dark. Now we got something to go by for me to move the view. Right there's what I want, right there. Lower the view enough I can see over the panels a little better. Somebody join my channel. Either joined or left. I am recording. Be about another 10 minutes or less. I forgot to move myself. Coming in ILS to Guam in the dark on recording. Airspeed's down to 75. I think I dropped it to 70 last time, maybe a little lower. Up on the final approach right there at the end. But we're on glide slopes in good shape. Localizers are in good shape. Runway's in sight. Rabbits are running in front of me. I am recording. I heard it say join.
2500.
2500.
I'll be through in just a matter of minutes.
Yeah.
I'll be through in just a matter of minutes. Or drag me out. Or I'm doing a BA flight. Going into Guam, short airport to airport. I'll be through it just as soon as I get on the ground. I'm 8 miles out.
Alright, well I ain't talked in 3 hours. I can
Okay.
talk in a
Okay.
minute.
I forgot to move my little self out while I was recording. I don't know what these people in multiplayer, if they happen to watch this, gonna think maybe in court group saying, hey, you ain't supposed to do that. It's my server. I do need to put a notice on the front and maybe recording. Maybe a little slow. I'm below the glide slope a little bit. But I don't see the airport either. I need to pick it back up. Let me go to the virtual cockpit. That's better. I see it now. 2D was a little too high. How far into Guam? Little short charter flight, bringing these guys back over here so they can catch the flight out.
$1,000.
I don't know what kind of mess is making, but this is actually a live stream.
$1,000.
Turn the autopilot off, take control here just a minute. No use getting it before 200-300 feet. Let the airplane do the work. Should be already past 500. I ain't heard it.
500.
There it is,
500.
right there. Just another minute or two. Then I'll take control now.
400.
There we go. I have control.
300.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
George
200.
think that won't work. Slow to take control. It's a little.
100.
George
100.
can't catch you for some reason. It's usually squealing. Oh, that's different plane
50.
to what I'm used
50.
to.
40. 40.
50.
30. 30.
40.
30. 20. 20. 20.
30.
10. 10. 10.
20.
10.
10.
On the ground. Outside the plane. Can't see where I'm going, so just get off the roadway and park it. Got a may have a little taxiway little down there. Maybe we can find that. And blue lights. Where do we go right here? Taxiway right there. Stop right there. That's good enough. Lock the brakes. Inside the plane. Cut these switches off. Turn the power off, the rest of it in here. Engine's still running. Engine died, so alright. Lights didn't go this way out. Some of the panel lights don't go out. That's part of the gauge that I've chosen. That's alright. But anyway, that was a short VA flight by the town dog. The town dog's supposed to take off and put it away for now in this live stream. I'll check to see how it turned out. Let me turn in my card to get credit for the flight. There you go, right there and right there. I didn't even check to see what I landed at. Yeah, I know it was decent though, so it don't matter. That's all that. We'll turn the live stream off right now. Well, it's refusing to accept my buttons.